Hey, so we've been doing the A to Z of refurbs. We're on to W for Windows. And I guess the first question you need to ask yourself is, do they need repairing or do they need replacing? So just having a really good detailed look, make sure you've opened them and make sure that the fittings they close properly and they sit nice and snug. And if you've got a problem with the casing or is it just the glass that's blown, for example, you've really got to get in and have a good look. Are they aluminium? So have they started to corrode in the corners? So they're not sitting square and they're letting in air and wind and some rain and stuff. Are they wooden or are they more modern PVC? So just have a look at what sort of window you've got to start with. And things you need to consider is things like their energy efficiency rating. So making sure that they're going to be up for the job longer term going forward with EPCs being raised. Do you want double glazed? Do you want triple glazed? You can get noise reducing windows now. So if you've got a property and it's near a railway line or a motorway or something like that, you can actually get windows that will really help with the noise reduction. So potentially will keep tenants longer, and if you're flipping the property, will make a massive difference to someone who's interested in buying. Think about whether it's got vents in it. So you can get trickle vents in the top to allow ventilation. It helps with mold and condensation, things like that. So again, something else to just think about. And actually, can you just go and change them? Is it a listed building? Are you in a conservation area? If it's a leasehold property, actually you need to contact your freeholder first before you can go and change any windows. So just some things to think about before you decide what it is you're going to do with the windows. And since 2002, you've needed building regulations for changing windows, changing the whole frames. If the glass is just blown, so kind of misty in the corners, and it's the older style where you can actually take the glass out and just change them. You can do that fine. It's about changing the appearance, the external appearance of the building. So there's two ways to comply with that. You can either make sure your windows are fitted by a fencer regulated installer who can self-certificate, or it could be that you get someone to do them who's competent, and then you get your council officers, building regulations officer along to certify that the work's all done to the level it needs to be. And you will need that certificate as part of reselling. So if you're flipping a house, it's really important that you've got that certificate. If it's one that you're holding, again, further down the line, at some stage you're going to need it. So just make sure that you've got the right certificates if you're changing the whole frame of a window or a door. So that was W for Windows. Cheers.